Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. DAPs.
And I'm Johnny 5.
And why are you Johnny 5 tonight?
Because I am 5.
What? I don't know what that means.
Because I am 5. I. 5. Letter V. And if you take those two out of the word 5, you're left with Fe, which is the chemical symbol for iron, like Iron Man. And I like Iron Man. There's a third one coming out soon.
And where's the 5 in this?
Cut. It's meta, dude. It's a meta 5 reason.
I'm so bored, and the show is not even a minute going yet. Really?
Meta 5.
Is that a villain? Meta 5?
Oh no, it's Meta 5.
It is now.
I can see it. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah. Welcome to Geeks Corner. He's Johnny 5, and that was interesting. That was so interesting.
Subscribe.
Share it with your friends if you thought that was interesting. And
now that we've given you reasons,
definitely subscribe.
Yes.
And your video replies, we love them when we get them. So we'd love to see a bunch more. And yeah, that would be fantastic.
Hey, I'm the funds all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm. Do you like ice skating?
Yup.
Do you really?
Sure.
You were excited when I mentioned there was an ice skating rink going into downtown Disney.
I haven't been ice skating in a while.
Yeah,
but I would go again.
Did you know that Tinker Bell went ice skating there tonight?
I did not know Tinker Bell went ice skating.
Tinker Bell went ice skating there tonight. In fact, we had Al and Joyce Kessel from Tales podcast covering it for us, and we'll have something up sometime in the near future, whenever they're on vacation here. So whenever they get back to
they're on vacation, so we put them to work.
Exactly. They asked. They were excited about this, and I was like, I can't go. I have a meeting. Do you want to go for me? And they're really excited. So they got to go see Tinker Bell go ice skating in this rink in downtown Disney. And if you want to, you can go there. It's $15, and then $3 for ice skates if you want to rent those too, and you get I think an hour for that.
Oh, okay.
And you get this wintry wonderland thing
But instead of walking in a winter wonderland, you're skating in one.
Mm-hmm. And we don't really have a winter wonderland in California. But it's because of Tinker Bell's new movie, Secret of the Wings.
Yeah.
Secret of the Wings?
I believe so.
I think it is, yeah.
We have our resident researcher in residence, residing residentially.
Tell me about what you did last week. Do you remember what you did last week?
Which day?
Air Force.
Air Force, yes. I ran to Disneyland and had a parking fiasco and eventually happened upon the Air Force band. The Air Force is, like, the Air Force has put together an orchestra, basically.
Or a concert band.
Or a concert band, yeah. I mean, just a huge ensemble of instruments that was playing out in front of the Cinderella Castle. No, I'm just kidding. The Sleeping Beauty Castle. Ha! I'm talking too fast. Anyway.
Was it fun?
It was really fun. It was
fun.
a blast. In their intro, they had the Star Trek theme, and I was sold.
Yeah, that was.
That.
I actually
and
really
then they
did
did
like that
a
medley.
Broadway medley. So they did.
I actually really had
cool
fun
stuff.
with the. They had, like, was it Opera's Greatest Moments?
Yes.
Like, that one
That was
surprised
really
me
fun.
because I'm not a huge opera fan, but it was really making me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was great. Halloween's almost over.
Yep. We
will be seeing snow soon at Disneyland. Keep your eye on that castle because there will be snow very, very shortly.
And snow news is good news.
Mm-hmm. And
this morning.
And there's snow this morning?
Yes, there's snow this morning.
Snow has fallen on Sleeping Beauty Castle. I'm first to announce it. Not really, but first to announce it on Geeks Corner was Roger Rabbit. And he knows these things. How did you know that?
Picture on Instagram.
Oh, Instagram. Okay,
Nice.
Cool.
At 8 o'clock this morning.
At 8 o'clock this morning. So snow has fallen on Halloween at the Disneyland Resort. But this is your last weekend to catch out the carnival that we love so much with the Haunted Billies and
the running of the goats.
The running of the goats. That'll still be there, I'm pretty sure. You gotta love the running of the goats. And Christmas will be coming November 12th, I believe. Is that correct,
Yes.
Mr. Sir? Yes, good. And Mr. Sir. Nice, Mr. Sir. Yes, but
a man with no names and only titles.
Exactly. Yeah, it'll be fantastic.
Mr. Sir Esquire, PhD.
Yeah, but yeah. So there's lots going on at Disneyland. You know, that wonderful parade will be back that we all love with the trumpets and the characters and all that jazz. It's not really jazz, is it? And but it's fun. It's a Christmas fantasy.
There's no jazz anywhere in it?
I don't think there is. There's no jazz in the Christmas fantasy, is there?
Not that I'm aware
No,
of.
not that I'm aware of. But there's really cool
Is there bebop?
elves.
Because
There's
that's
lots,
kind of jazz.
There's lots of elves.
Okay.
we got excited about something this morning, though.
Yes.
We saw that there's a new Iron Man trailer out.
Yes.
What'd you think of it?
I loved it. We were playing it loudly in a Starbucks because we didn't have headphones, and
I
we both
forgot my
wanted to
headphones
listen.
this morning.
He needs headphones, by the way, or else he talks to himself and sings along.
It's not true. I talk to you, and I tell you, yeah.
But yes, we sat there and we watched the Iron Man trailer, and it was pretty epic. Like I love Iron Man, the two movies and the Avengers.
I like the first one better than the second, but yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's always the trilogy highs and lows, but in terms of other trilogies, other superheroes, yeah. I mean, it's a really good trilogy, and it's a really good character, and I'm interested to see where he's going to go in this next one. So.
And if they kill Pepper, I'm never watching Iron Man again. Mm-hmm. Just saying.
I prefer salt. Like, I'm not a big pepper person. Like on potatoes.
Nobody's laughing.
Nope.
Nobody's laughing.
Someone is laughing.
Girlfriend's
Someone
side.
is laughing.
Your girlfriend's side.
And she's usually the one who laughs.
Johnny 5 has a girlfriend, by the way. Did you guys know this? Congratulations to him. Yeah, I know. It's amazing.
The
miracles do
shocks,
happen.
yes.
After all of this time of trying to pass him off through the internet, turns out Starbucks was the place.
And she has seen all the episodes, almost all.
And she's almost watched all of our episodes, and she hasn't broken up with him yet.
Exactly.
So that's
I keep asking,
really good sign.
Which episode did you watch? And you're still here? Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I gave you an assignment.
Yes.
Because next week, as you know, we are going to tackle the problem that has plagued our studio for the last however long it's been.
We're in the studio. We might not want to talk too loudly about the tackling, but
as long as it's tackling you, I'm okay. But we are haunted at DAP Studios. If you watch our Primordial Penguin video from last year for Halloween, you can actually hear how we were haunted.
Yeah,
and
it's kind of scary.
So I set Johnny, I sent you out to find the top apps for ghost hunting, because that seemed like it would be appropriate for next week. So we're going to do a new segment that we like to call DAPs Apps, and we're going to share with you some of our favorite apps for ghost hunting tonight. So what's your
ghost hunting.
fifth one?
Are we
going 1 through 5, or did you just randomly pick 5?
They're no particular order.
Okay, so what's the first one?
So first one is called Ghost Radar, which will let you know where the ghosts are. And this is one that we actually played with last Halloween, I think.
It worked. There were ghosts
Android.
in the room. In fact, I still have it on I have a new one on my phone. See, it's right here.
But it's one where it'll listen and it'll put words on your screen. You know when you're watching Ghost Hunters and they put the captions at the bottom of what the ghosts are saying? At some point, they'll let you know if the ghosts are saying something, so you don't have to watch the film later.
Like
so
moo,
Ghost Radar, like moo or
cow,
or
cheese.
Yeah.
It's not saying anything so far, but keep going.
5, whatever it says.
There's no ghosts in here currently, according to this.
Okay, that's good. It must be on.
Oh
break
wait,
right
now there's
what?
one. There's one coming in now. Anyway, we'll get to this next week. I'm going to close this right now. I closed it.
Awesome.
All right, so keep going.
Yeah. So then there's IEMF, because ghosts emit electromagnetic frequencies, and this reads those. So you'll be able to tell when those frequencies shift, and there's probably a ghost in your presence. This one, not so much for us, but if other people want to ghost hunt and they are not haunted, there's an app called Dark Haunts, which will direct you to the nearest haunted location.
Oh, then you can go find a haunted house.
You know, so like the Winchester Mystery House, all of these places are listed and codified as haunted sites.
You should do that at Disneyland. I'd like to see somebody do a response video where you take that app to Disneyland and tell us where in the resort there is a haunted house.
Yes.
Like
I'm almost certain the Golden
Square,
Horseshoe is haunted. I have no
absolutely.
evidence for that.
Well,
but,
it's a theater, so
yeah, it would
I
have
thought
to
all
be.
theaters
All
are
theaters
haunted.
are haunted.
And Abe Lincoln, or Opera House, definitely. Anyway, keep going.
So then we have Ghost Hunter M2, which is a set of tools. So it's got a little bit of some of the other apps, and it's got a couple other features. So in combination, that'll help.
It's a best of.
Work out. And number 5 is Angry Birds, because ghosts don't always appear rapidly, so you need something to do to pass the time. So Angry Birds is a good way to pass the time while you're waiting for the ghosts to show up.
I would like your comments on that last one, please.
I would like your comments on why there's an Angry Bird on the desk.
I don't know. I found it on the floor.
That's kind of cool.
I thought it looked kind of like a penguin, actually. So I was like, it's like an Angry Bird penguin.
It's a little Angry Bird.
Yeah. So
Angry
next
Bird.
week, we are going to be using 1 or 2 of these apps, and maybe he'll still be here. And we will go ghost hunting for our Halloween episode because that's what you do on Halloween. We're not quite the ghost hunters, but we'll try. And if you have any better apps, preferably free, we'd love to hear from you. And yeah, is that right?
That's it.
That's it. Okay, good.
That's all she wrote.
That is all she wrote?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You
Okay, so that's about all the time we have for this week. Yeah, remember to subscribe. Remember to share it with your friends. If we can get every person who watches this show to share it to 5 people, can you imagine what would happen? It'd be amazing.
A lot would happen.
Yeah, do that, and we'll see you around the corner.
Geek out.
Angry Bird!